Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If you're new to my channel, hello, hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming back. My name is Kinkycurly Africa and you are welcome. So over the past couple of videos, past couple weeks, whatever, we've been touching on build up, the importance of clarifying and cleansing your natural hair, how often you should do it, what it is, the dynamics, the definitions, and all of that. So in today's video is more like just a continuation of that series. This is the fourth part of this series, so this is like the episode 4. So this is like the episode 4, and we're just going to go ahead and talk about some of the common causes of buildup. I need to hydrate. Now, what are the common causes of buildup? Number 1, chlorine. I spoke about chlorine a little bit in the previous video when I was talking about the 5 methods of removing buildup. It came up, at a point. So today we kind of delve into it more intensely. Now, chlorine is a chemical found mostly in swimming pools, and the purpose of the chlorine in the swimming pool is basically to keep away harmful or dangerous bacteria and stuff like that. But then unfortunately, even though chlorine helps to kill bacteria or fungi or all of that in the pool, it's also detrimental to hair or to the natural hair. So you realize that most of the time after having a swim, you realize that your hair will be very dry. Your hair will feel very dry and brittle and kind of like tangled together, such that if you don't take time, you end up breaking your hair. So that's why it's mostly advised that when you're going to swim, you should just wear your swimming cap or something to kind of at least reduce the impact of the chlorine on your hair. Yes. So the second thing we're going to be talking about is hard water. Now, hard water has a high mineral count that can lead to deposits and minerals gradually building up on the hair shaft. This may cause blonde hair to have an orange hue. So as the definition says, the hard water has a high mineral count and it kind of makes your hair like really hard. You realize that even when you are trying to wash your hair with water that is hard, it doesn't lather. And it's not even just hair. If you're washing your hair, your clothes, or you're just using hard water with anything that has a foaming property like a soap or a surfactant, for instance, you realize that it doesn't lather because of the high mineral count, and it kind of battles the soap or whatever cleansing agent you are trying to use, so it's not able to be effective. So now you can realize that even if soap of all things is not even lathering, how do you expect like your hair to just work with it? Anyway, so thirdly, we want to talk about dirt and oil. So sometimes dirt and oils can penetrate so deep in your hair shaft that they can be a little bit of a challenge to get out. Now, this is mostly caused by ineffective, inadequate, or improper cleansing. So probably when you're washing your hair, you don't really take your time to probably work in there. I kind of have a full head, and my hair is quite a lot. So when I'm washing my hair, at least I try to put it up in twists to just section it so that I'm able to get easy and proper access to my scalp. So if you're someone with really full hair or long hair, you might want to probably put it up in 4 sections, 2 sections, 6, 8, whatever works for you. Just try to put your hair in sections so that it will give you really access to your scalp. Because imagine if your hair is like this and then you just wet and you're putting shampoo inside. Of course you are able to get in there, but you're not able to get to all the places that need to be cleansed. So when you put it in twists, it just helps to really get in there and to get the products properly articulated and work through your hair. To add on to that, using shampoos with silicone can be also detrimental to the hair, because even though silicone shampoos will help damage hair or shedding hair, or unhealthy hair to look kind of a little bit more healthier, give it a little bit more shine, give it room to work with, or to kind of like just max it or tone it down a bit, it is detrimental, because it will just make your hair to be limp and weighed down in the long run, and we don't want that. So you probably want to go in with shampoos that do not contain phthalates, silicones, and all of those harsh chemicals. What I also want to talk about finally is infrequent or inconsistent washing. So now you know that especially with we naturals, we like to use a lot of butters, oils, conditioners, styling products, foam mousses, etc. on our hair to style our hair, and stuff like that. But then when you're not consistent with your wash routine or how you take care of your hair, it can be detrimental, because when you don't wash your hair consistently or adequately as you're supposed to, all of that product is going to be there, and is going to pile up on top of each other, and that's going to cause a massive buildup, and you do not want that. So you also want to kind of pay attention to your porosity. As I keep saying, porosity plays a major role in the kind of products you use, how you even take care of your hair, your deep conditioning, how you basically care for your hair in general. Porosity plays a major part of it. So you want to pay attention to porosity, and then based on that guide, it will help you to choose products more selectively and more properly to probably care for your hair. So with some people like low porosity, for instance, as I mentioned in my previous porosity videos, if you haven't watched that, you definitely want to watch it. If it's not up yet, it will probably go up after this. People with low porosity hair typically tend to have closed off shafts of follicles, so product is not really able to really absorb easily like that. But when it eventually absorbs, it tends to retain it. So people with low porosity hair tend to need a little bit of heat aid to help the product to be properly articulated or penetrated into the hair. So with people who have low porosity, probably on a wash day, I would say personally, I'll probably advise you to like just warm your water a little bit to like rinse the hair, to get rid of the dirt, the dust, and all of that, because what the heat is going to do is it's going to open up your hair shafts to allow your hair to let go of the oils, the dirt, the dust, and all of the products and all of that. And then even with deep conditioning, you might want to use a heating cap or hooded dryer, stuff like that, or a steamer to probably just help the product to really absorb well. But the main important thing here is be consistent, be frequent, and properly cleanse your hair. And even when you wash the hair, you want to make sure that you get all the product out. Don't wash the hair and then leave a little bit of the shampoo inside. No, it's going to dry up your hair, and it's going to make your hair to break in the long term. So when you wash, make sure you rinse all of the product out. If you deep condition, don't wash some of the deep conditioner out and use it as a co-wash or use it as a leave-in conditioner and stuff like that. No, each conditioner has its purpose. It has something it's made for. So if it's a rinse out conditioner, you can typically tend to use that a little bit sometimes as a deep conditioner, depending on how you finesse it. But then if it's supposed to be rinsed out, please rinse it out and rinse all of it out. If it's a leave-in, you can go right ahead and do just that. So thank you so much for joining me on this one. I hope you guys learned something. I hope this video has been informative. Let me know if you enjoy content like this. Let me know if it has been helpful for you in the comment section. What have you learned? What have you been doing wrong? What would you like to do better? Please let me know in the comment section. Let's talk, let's interact. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell to be notified anytime I post a video. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.